Ms. Ntuli, a very big congratulations to you, first of all. And you quoted as saying that you were very surprised to win this award, given the great names that were nominated alongside you. Who are some of these people?
And thank you so much for having me. There were so many people, there were over 20 nominees when the list was finalized, and some of them included mayors from Sheffield and London. Obviously, one is the acting president, depending on which side of the crisis in Venezuela you're on. Great ministers from Iceland, who's the Minister of Tourism, a number of people working in human rights and trafficking. So there are a lot of great people that are doing really amazing things, and I was just honored to be nominated. So I'm just insanely thrilled, beyond comprehension, to have been one of the people that actually have won.
Importantly, Ms. Ntuli, the organization that has bestowed this award on you, it says that just under 2% of young people under the age of 25 are represented in parliaments across the world. And in that context, you surely must be encouraged to do even more. And I think that then perfectly sets the next question I want to ask you, which is, right now, you are in the space of cooperative governance and traditional affairs in KwaZulu-Natal, and you're well aware of the outcry by some of the treatment, in particular, of women under Izinduna and Amakosi. What are your plans?
Thank you. Yes, the stats speak for themselves, and I think that one of the things that all the nominees and winners need to do is to use this platform to try and get more young people involved in politics. I think there's definitely a shift in the world of wanting to see younger representation, given also the statistics just globally of how many young people we have. So I'm really hoping to use the platform to continue that kind of good work. And then definitely what is one of the things on my agenda now that I've been given this portfolio is to challenge some of the more traditional views that have been held about women's places, both in terms of culture, but also in politics. And I'm really looking forward to tackling the question, particularly in my province, of Izindunas, the role that they play, even just a job description, because we currently don't have a policy for it, but we are spending a lot of money on propping up a lot of people who are overseeing some human rights injustices in some of the more rural areas that we have in KZN. So I'm excited to tackle that. I know that there's going to be some resistance and some pushback, given that I'm a woman, given that I'm young, but I'm looking forward to challenging those kinds of ideas and really dealing with the systemic abuse of some of these positions that we've seen.
Local government is also part of your portfolio or the space that you're working in. The eThekwini Metro, where you are right now, that metro is unraveling as we speak. What more can you do as an opposition party apart from making calls for dissolution of council?
It's very difficult to do in the opposition space. I mean, myself, I have called for the dissolution of the council and for it to also be put under administration by the MEC. We've also tabled motions. We try not to always take things to court, but it might be that if there's enough of a case that we might have to end up going that route, because it's clear that Durban is basically at a standstill. There's no service delivery happening, and there's factionalism that's happening in the ANC that is squabbling amongst itself and really not paying attention to what should be happening for the ratepayers of eThekwini. And one of the things that we're also going to be pursuing is really looking at trying to lobby all other opposition parties to deal together with this particular matter. Despite our political differences, I think this is one of those issues where we all have to try and pull together and put some significant pressure on the ANC. Barring that, I think we might have to take this also to the national parliament to get some sort of debate going on there about this council being put under significant pressure to try and turn around itself both fiscally and politically, because currently there's just no leadership and eThekwini is suffering for it.
Mbali Ntuli, thank you very much for your time. We're going to have to leave it there, and apologies for the sound that kept coming and going. We sincerely apologize for that.